Welcome to Yoga for Health and Joy television class series. Today's class is going to be how to start yoga. If we haven't met yet, my name is Patricia Becker. I'm very glad you've joined us. Every time you slow down and take a nice deep breath, you're doing yoga. Yoga means to unite, to connect, to yoke your awareness to your breath, to your body. So you're probably doing yoga more often than you know. Now there's yoga poses, yoga asana. Those are what we're going to do in this class, as well as bringing our awareness to our breath. We're going to bring our awareness to our breath and to our body as we move through the poses. Now, when you're going to start a yoga practice, you don't need anything, actually, to breathe, to bring your awareness to your breath. We have a class at Yoga Anywhere. Or if you want to do poses and you want to do it on a regular basis, it's nice to have a few basic items. So, this is a very nice yoga mat. It's nice, it's lightweight, it's called a travel mat. You can set it down right on your carpet at your home. I have 7 yoga mats, and this is the one, my go-to mat. Then you're going to want to wrap it up into a ball and have it so you can pick it up and take it to a friend's house or wherever you want to go, outside to the park. So you want to have that and that, the basics. Then I have 6 of these, but 2 is good for you, 2 yoga blocks, many, many helpful uses, whether even when you're starting yoga and even after you've been doing yoga 20 years. It's really great to have at least 2 yoga blocks. And then a yoga blanket. This is a yoga blanket. These are Mexico blankets, and they're very thick blankets, and these have quite a few convenient uses that will make your yoga practice even more enjoyable. So we're going to begin by sitting on one of your blocks. So please come to your hands and knees. Take your feet a little more than hip-width distance apart. Set the block down and have a seat on your block. Now, if that's not comfortable, you can sit up on 2 blocks, and hopefully you find comfort there. Yoga should never hurt, ever, ever, ever. If it hurts, stop immediately and do something different, a different pose, wait till we get to the next one. So, or you can, in this instance, sit a different way. So, yoga, to connect, to unite. So let's do that right now, connect to your breath. Take a comfortable seat on your block. Please close your eyes and bring your awareness to your breath. Take some slow, deep breaths. Settle into your body. See if you can feel the inhale and the exhale of your breath. The expansion and contraction of your breath. This is yoga. Feel the cool air coming in through your nostrils, and feel the moist, warm air coming out your nostrils. And soften your jaw, soften your forehead. If you can even relax your eyes. Relax your eyes deep in the sockets. Bring your awareness to your mouth and your tongue. Relax your tongue, your muscles of your tongue. let your lips fall gently, slightly apart. Please take a couple of slow or deeper breaths. And on your next inhale, lift up through your spine. And keep the lift of your spine even on your exhale. Gently open your eyes. Hello, again. Okay, let's move through some yoga poses. So we're gonna come back up, move the block aside, and I forgot to mention, you can get all the links to my favorite items at my website. So we're gonna begin by coming to all fours. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Bring your knees back right underneath your hips. And then tuck your toes behind you. And this is a very basic move. It's just giving your back a nice massage, rounding your back up, tucking your chin in. And then on your next breath, arch your back, lift your sit bones up, shoulders up, gaze up. And then on your next breath, round, tuck your chin in. Round, round, round. And then on your next breath, melt your heart towards the earth. Draw your shoulders up, sit bones up, gaze up. And go ahead, round again, please. Round, round, round your middle back, your upper back, your lower back. Push it up to the sky. Exhale and melt. Melt your heart. And now we're going to come to neutral pose, not arched and not rounded, just in between. Press your arms straight down into your mat, and then please press your right foot back away from you. Spread your toes, and then reach your left arm long. From your heart, reach out through your arm and out through your foot, simultaneously. Come on down. And push your left foot away and reach your right arm long. Reach, reach, reach. And lower that down. I'm going to come back and sit on my toes for a moment and remind you, if you're not having fun in this class, you're just not taking it serious enough. So yoga is supposed to be fun and easy. If you find yoga poses that I'm teaching you here now and you like them, keep doing them. So come back now to all fours, push your arms straight, and take your left leg back again. Spread your toes, and then reach your right arm long. Now, if you'd like, you can just stay right here, or you can bend your left foot, reach your right arm around, see if you can get a hold of your foot, and then lift your foot up, your hand up, and lift your heart. And then slowly come down. And we'll do the other side. And you might notice each side's a little different. Right leg back, left arm long. Bend your right leg. Reach your left arm back and around. And then push your hand into your foot in your hand. And reach them up to the ceiling. And come on down. We're going to do one of the most popular poses you've probably heard. Whenever you hear of yoga, you hear of downward facing dog. So we're all set up for it. Lift up your knees, lift up your hips, and stretch your spine long. So you have your crease of your wrist lined up with the crease of your front of your mat. Your fingers are spread nice and wide. From the back, your heart push down through your arms. And from the back, your heart lift up through your hips, up through your sit bones. Stretch it out. This is a very good pose. It wakes up almost all the muscles in the body. You can move side to side. And then here's something I call walk your dog. You bend one leg a little and then the other leg a little. And this just gives the back of the straight leg a little bit more of a stretch. Waking up the backs of your legs, the hamstrings, the calf muscles. Should feel good. Should feel good. And now for a three-legged dog pose. Root through your arms, your hands, root through your left leg, and take your right leg straight up to the ceiling. And see, if you look at my foot, you don't want a floppy foot. You want your toes spread, an active foot. And then lower that. Readjust yourself if you need to, and then take your left leg up, left foot up. Spread your toes nice and wide. And lower that down. Bend both knees, look between your hands, and walk yourself up to the top of your mat. And make sure your legs are parallel. Push down into your legs and lift up through your heart, up through your arms. Reach up to the sky. Exhale your arms down. So yoga, we have a pose, it's called mountain pose, but you could also call it bringing your awareness to your posture as you move through your day, in your house, when you're out in the world, in your community. Even you can do yoga in the grocery line by drawing your shoulders back, lifting your heart up, rooting down through your legs, lifting up through your spine, and taking a couple of slow, deep breaths. Here we are in the checkout grocery line, practicing yoga. It's such a gift. The gift of yoga, it just keeps giving and giving and giving. Mountain pose or bringing your awareness to your posture. Okay, and now we're going to root through our legs, reach your arms straight out, up, 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 lift up through your belly, lift up through your heart. Now you can hook your thumbs together, and you use hook your thumbs together to help you grow maybe 1/4 of an inch taller. And reach off to the side. And when you reach straight back up, and then reach off to the other side. And you want to pretend like you're reaching up and over something so you don't just collapse in the side you're bending towards. And then reach up again. Exhale your arms down. So when you do the poses, you connect a lot of the poses with your breath and your body, and it just feels so good. So we're going to do that again. Inhale your arms up. Now hook your thumbs again. This time do it the non-dominant way, the opposite way of the way you just did. Root through your legs, rise through your spine, and turn up the corners of your mouth. Thank you. You feel better when you smile. And then lean over to the side. You can stay here, or we'll practice our first balancing pose when you're starting yoga. Take one foot out, the foot you're leaning to. Spread your toes, and then see if you can pick that foot up. Maybe you practice. Practice makes progress. That's the motto. Come on down. Stretch taller before you reach up and over to the other side. Feels so good to stretch out your body. You might just become addicted to it. It's a good addiction to naturally helping yourself feel better. Leg up, spread your toes. Helpful to help you balance. And then come on down. And then stretch tall again. Exhale your arms down. Okay, very good. That might just make you feel better already. You might just do this every time. Just do this part of the class. Or if you want to take it a little further. So when you're doing yoga, there's so many kinds of yoga. body positions for your yoga poses. Standing, sitting, lying down on your belly, lying down on your back, all fours like we did to begin with on cat and cow. And then now we're going to do some lunges. So there's all sorts of things, no matter what your shape or size or condition. So we're going to come to the top of the mat. We're going to inhale your arms all the way up, and then squeeze your belly muscles as you exhale and fold all the way forward. And then step your right leg back, take your right knee down. Now, if you have a thin mat like this one is, and you're not on a carpet, you can always roll this mat up for a little extra cushioning, if you would like to do so. And then root down through your legs, inhale your arms up. So low lunge. Exhale your hands down. Straighten your back leg, push into your front foot, and step your back foot up. And then take your left leg to the back of your mat. Set your knee down, and then press through your legs. Inhale your arms up. Take your belly back, your chest back, side your throat back. Exhale your hands down. Straighten that back leg, push into your front foot, and step it on up. And then root through your legs, rise all the way back up again. And you can take your arms down nice and wide again if you'd like. You always have the option to take them down straight in front of you. Bring your hands in front of your heart. So now we're going to take it to a high lunge. Inhale up. And then keep your neck nice and long, please, as you exhale and fold all the way forward. And then step your right leg to the back of your mat, and you'll see it's best to have your hands lined up with the front foot. That way your shoulders and your arms are in best alignment. Push down through your legs, and then inhale yourself up. This is what we call a high lunge. So the back leg is straight, and then scoop your left sit bone under. You can have your arms up, or you can have your arms down, and give yourself a heart opener with your clasped hands behind your back. And then release. Hands down on either side of your foot again. And we'll step the back foot up and the other foot back. Get your front knee over your front ankle. Keep your back leg straight and strong, and then root through your legs. Inhale yourself up. We're just going to take the hands behind again. You have the option to lift your arms up or back. And you can stay here longer if you'd like, if it feels good. And we're going to keep on moving. Okay, back foot up. Here is what we call an inversion. Inversions bring the blood flow the opposite way. It can be very refreshing midday. Hold on your elbows, let your head hang. Just for a little moment. And then put your hands down on either side of your feet, and then step your left leg back again. So we're going to push down just like we did for the high lunge and bring it on up. This is also called Warrior One. Virabhadrasana 1 with the heel up or the heel down. Your torso's facing the front. And then exhale your hands down, and we'll change sides. Let's see. I better change sides this way so you can see me. Back foot down, inhale, up. Spin your back foot down for Virabhadrasana 1. When your foot's up, it's modified. And then step your back foot up to meet that one. And then we're going to squat on your toes. Come to your toes. Yoga can get every part of your body. Maybe your body needs a little extra love in one area. So I like these balancing on my feet poses. Makes my feet strong, ankles strong, shins strong. I plan on living a very long time, and I want to be able to walk a long time too. Yoga's a journey, it's not a destination. I plan on having a long journey. Hope you do too. Now, you can put your hands down and then slowly sit your heels down. And now we will do some seated poses for you in starting yoga. Lots of seated poses. People like seated poses. This pose is called butterfly pose, or the Sanskrit name is Baddha Konasana. So you bring the soles of your feet together, you can hold onto your feet, lean to the left, get your right sit bone out, push it out, sit down on it, then lean to the opposite side, get your other sit bone out, set it down, and then lift up, nice and tall. And then you can lift your knees up and take them down with your own muscles. There'll be no forcing. You use your breath and your awareness, patience, kindness with your body. There should be no pain. Don't worry, do yoga. So if for some reason you have really open hips, this may be your first yoga class, but this is really easy for you. Maybe your body was built like that. Or if that's the case, then you can lean forward and take it into a slightly different area of your inner thighs. And then you can continue lifting your knees up and down, little by little. You feel that nice stretch. And then we'll come up. Take your hands to the outside of your knees to bring your legs back together. And take your legs straight out in front, please. So moving through quite a few poses so you have some ideas of where you can start your yoga practice. So this is a nice pose. It's called Jani Shoshana. You're going to keep one leg straight, let the other leg just fall out, and then get your foot back in your groin area. And then this is so helpful to get a hold of your glute muscles, your sit bones. Take them in, back, and apart. You want to have your lower back lifted up. Now, if it doesn't lift up, and it may not, mine did not for quite a few years, I had to retrain, get my pelvis in and up. You can always sit your edges on the blanket. Edges of your sit bones on a blanket. And then we stretch out over the straight leg. Stretch out over the leg. And then we'll take it the other side. Back. And then turn your torso right out over that straight leg and slide down. Keep your thigh rooted down and reach long through your spine. Get hold of your calf, your ankle, or your foot. And breathe. Have fun with it. Have fun. If it's not fun, you don't want to do it. Okay, here's another pose. Uttanasta Konasana. 2 wide legs. I used to live at a community in Northern California, and there used to be a girl that could do this pose. She'd just go like this, and she would lay her chest flat down on the earth, and I would look at her and say, wow, how can she do that? Well, I plan on doing that. I hope I can. So here's how you do it. You root your thighs. You isometrically hug your shins and take your inner thighs apart. Some people, some of my students can just do this, and that's great. You start wherever you are. That's the beauty of it. We're all in different places. So you root your thighs and you lift like this. And then little by little, you lean forward, hinge at your hips, and you can start stretching out, breath by breath. Your body didn't get stiff or in the condition it's in 5 classes. It takes a little while. Be patient. The more you bring your awareness to your breath and to your body, the more it will relax and open. So here, to come out of this pose, take your hands underneath your knees to bring your legs back up. And then, here's a nice pose, and all these poses have different energetic qualities. This is a forward fold with your thighs rooted down, legs straight out, and you notice the toes are spread straight up to the sky. Get the sit bones back, and you rooting your thighs is very calming to your energy. And then slide your hands down your legs and stop wherever your thighs come up. If you can keep your thighs down, you can keep going. This is called Paschimottanasana. It's a very calming, rooting pose. Good pose to do whenever you need just a little quiet time to breathe. If you can sit down and do this, it would feel good to you. You can stay here for a few breaths, or you can stay here for a couple of minutes if you'd like. Lengthening, rooting, and you notice how you can use your inhale to get more space in your body, more space in your spine. And then notice your exhale to get more grounding, more rooting. Come on up. So this is how to start yoga class. We also have on this channel gentle yoga, yoga for beginners, lots of classes that are very inviting to people that are new to yoga. So, and at the end of every yoga practice, I invite you, encourage you as well to lay down, let your legs fall open, let your arms fall open at about 30 degrees. Close your eyes and give your body and your mind time to assimilate the benefits of your practice. You can continue to lay down there for a moment or so. From my heart to your heart, namaste.